So I'm already having the feeling that this episode is going to be very exciting. Thanks for being part of this show. Thanks for taking out your time.
No problem.
Okay. So the first thing which I wanted to ask that how was that transition being a successful porn star to being a gamer? How did that happen to you?
I feel like I still am doing the transition because there's so much stuff to learn. It's crazy. So I've always gamed before. So when I was younger, I before like the PS5 and all this stuff, when it was like what, Nintendo. That was like always my jam. So I kind of got into it because I wanted it to be a hobby so that I had an outlet to kind of express myself without it being super sexual, I guess would be the best way to explain it.
Okay. So currently you are gaming on PlayStations, not on PC or anything.
I do have a PS4, and I also have a XBOXONE, and then I currently also use my computer. So I have a MSI that I use to sometimes, but I personally like using my console to kind of like game more than anything.
So
because I used to use my computers a lot.
So it is easy gaming on PlayStations, on consoles rather than PC?
It definitely took me a bit to kind of like figure out how everything goes, so that I actually have, like, when I game, I have 2 monitors that I use, and then I have my TV that actually shows the game because I like being able to really see the game. That's probably why I get lost in chat every once in a while, because I have like a huge big screen TV that I play my game on.
So streaming is difficult. Playing the game, interacting with the audience, it is difficult. It is hard work.
Yes, it is very difficult. I feel like I'm so used to getting lost into the game and being able to kind of just it's very hard to sometimes I have to be like, oh yeah, I have people that are watching me, and because it can be pretty funny that because I curse a lot usually during my gaming, and I curse a lot. Like I have a very foul language mouth. Like especially when I get frustrated. I'm like one of those people that if I'm watching, if I was watching a movie and I'm like talking to the movie, like the last time I was playing Last of Us, and I'm like in my mind, I'll like talk to the game like I'm literally in the game.
Okay.
Like,
so into it.
Yeah, I'm definitely very into it.
Okay. So like suppose imagine a gaming company tells you that Lauren, we are making a game which is about you and you are going to be the main protagonist in it. So what kind of naughty superpowers you would like to have that character to have?
Oh God, I don't know. I always used to I always used to say if I was like a superhero that my fire bush would have powers.
Okay.
And that like that my bush could, like, I don't know, have like some type of superpower where it creates like fires or something like that. I don't know. But that has always been my thing. That's been like a thing I've said for a very long time. But if I could choose like an existing superpower, oh, I don't know. I personally would love to be able to read people's minds.
Cool. That's very
as long as I can control it, though. Like, I don't want to be like one of those superheroes that can't control it and their brains kind of gets like kind of over obsessed with what other people are thinking, I would be able to like control it. So like if you're thinking about like the Phoenix, so the Phoenix, she couldn't, it took her a while to really control, and she could also like kind of get lost into people's minds and controlling them. I wouldn't want to be like that.
Okay, cool, cool.
I sound so nerdy.
Sounds interesting too.
I personally, if there was a game and someone was like, Lauren, we want to make a game of you, I feel like a game of like almost close to Sims would probably be like my jam.
Okay.
And you could create like your own PORNSTAR world.
Ah, that sounds cool.
Yeah, right.
Like you have been gaming so much, so how many hours in a day you get to actually game or stream?
I usually only stream. I allow myself 2 to 3 hours to
Okay.
stream. Just because staring at a screen all day can be very intense, and I actually get it'll start hurting my vision because I'll get really tired after a while. So yeah.
So mostly you like single player games or like multiplayer? You like to play with your friends or just solo mission games?
Solo mission games. Like I like personally, like I like Tomb Raider. I like horror games. I personally don't like playing with anybody because I get very distracted very easily. And also
You
I can get very competitive.
you get distracted or the other person gets distracted by looking at
I
you?
get distracted.
Okay.
I get distracted. I have I can't multitask.
Okay.
I'm really bad at like gun games too, like shooting. I'm pretty like horrible at.
So you have been gaming for such a long time. Any particular difference you see in today's game, in the games that are releasing now, in terms of graphics, story, anything you see, the change has been there over the years in gaming industry, in games in particular?
I feel like all games in the gaming industry, the graphics and games now are crazy than what they used to be. Like, God, I remember like playing Crash Bandicoot, and like I would
Yes.
be like, you would see the graphics and you're like, oh, this is really cool. But now, like I used to play Tomb Raider when I was younger, and I actually would play with a group of my friends. We would take turns. So like if we had one would do one level, but if we would alternate. So if you had problems doing that level, we would then switch, and then the other person would have a try, and we would try to like really conquer it all together. But the like Tomb Raider is crazy. Like it's really like watching a movie now while you're
Yes.
playing. So it's astonishing on how the graphics of in not just video games but in this like this whole like time has gone, because I like just came back from Universal in Orlando, Florida, and you look at some of these like rides with which are kind of like games now because they have so much graphics to it. And you're just like, wow. Like I remember like when I was in high school and I went to like Universal, and they didn't have the graphics that they do now. Like it's so real. It's crazy.
When a new game comes, how do you select that you want to play this particular game? What excites you by seeing the trailer? What is the one thing which you are looking in a new game?
Well, I personally like strong female empowering games. So I like Tomb Raider. I like Mortal Kombat. I've always played Mortal Kombat though. Like even in arcades, I used to love playing that. But usually what I'm looking for is some type. I love horror games, so I like the scary aspect of it as well. But I've learned that when I'm trying a game, I am an amateur gamer. Like I don't consider I'm definitely not professional, but I definitely have to what's the word? Feel like I feel like I can improve. So if I do a game and I can't figure it out, I get extremely frustrated. So I actually have at one point gotten so frustrated, I almost broke the game controller.
Okay, so your patience level is quite less. That's what you're trying to say.
Yeah. Yeah, like you want to play a game that like I'm very determined, so I definitely try to make it happen. And because I've had with just like The Last of Us, there's points in it that I couldn't get to, and it took me, I would do it over and over and over, and I'm like, this is my last time. No, this is my last time. No, this is my last time. No, I got to try one more time. So I am very persistent. I just don't want to feel like, yeah, I definitely, but like I said, I am an amateur gamer, so I'm not like a professional.
So while playing Last of Us, you broke the controller, or you still went through the mission?
No, I almost broke the controller when I played, I was playing a horror game and I couldn't get past this one level. The zombies kept eating me.
Okay.
And I went and I like slammed the controller, and I didn't break it, but I definitely pushed the limit of almost breaking it. Like because I slammed it down, I almost chucked it at the television. That's when I was like, I'm done. I had to stop streaming because I was so pissed off.
If you have 10 bullets in your gun, and there are 10 people coming,
It'll definitely take me like depending on the aiming of the gun and how, if you have an aimer or something like that, it'll definitely take me at least like 5, maybe 8 to really get it.
Okay.
And it depends if the person's moving. If the thing is moving, then it'll probably take me 10. Yeah.
So open world games like GTA 5 and all those games, have you played those open world kind of a game? Witcher?
I've tried Call of Duty.
Okay.
I feel like if I gave time to practice, I probably would get pretty good at it. I just haven't had time to do it, but I do have it.
Okay. So
like I don't mind trying to play those games, but if you're looking for somebody that's gonna be like boom 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 and get through everything, I'm definitely not that type of person.
So any particular reason you started streaming on Twitch, not on YouTube? Is YouTube not popular in the US?
Well, Twitch was way more popular at that time, and now I multi-stream. So I will stream on YouTube and on Twitch now. And I'm currently trying to set up that I also stream on Facebook.
Okay.
So, but I started out on Twitch because that's what Twitch was all about. It was gaming. And when I first started, GAMERGIRLS was not a big thing. And actually, guys in gaming were belittling GAMERGIRLS, saying that we weren't real gamers. I actually remember watching this one girl kind of like game, and they're like bullying her, saying mean things about her and stuff like that. And I was just like, holy shit, do I really want to get myself into with trolls like that, basically? But I was pretty lucky. I feel like I have a good mod that helps kind of filter that. We don't really talk about any type of adult stuff. It's more focused on just chit chatting and like shooting the shit. But now Twitch has expanded. Like they have the one girl that I kind of look up is now doing like what's it, like jacuzzi gaming, and she's like in a jacuzzi, and you're just like, wait, what? Like, how is that? Like, it's definitely borderline camming.
Okay, so it's now time for the rapid fire. I will ask you some rapid fire questions. Whatever comes in your mind, you can just say it.
Okay.
One gaming character which you like to marry?
I like to marry?
Yes.
Oh God. I don't usually play those type of games. I would, if I could get like a Sailor Moon game, I probably would marry Tuxedo Mask.
Okay. One game which you would have loved to play, but still you have not played?
Resident Evil.
One gaming character which annoys you a lot?
I really don't like anything with Fortnite, personally. It's annoying to me because I can't multitask as well as other people.
One highly rated game which you didn't like after you played it?
Actually, that would be Fortnite, because I tried playing Fortnite and I didn't like it at all. I actually stopped gaming for a while because people were asking me to play it, and I despise playing that game so much. I didn't like it. It was not for me. Okay. I used to play a lot of football games when I was actually younger. when I was more in high school, because
Okay.
I used to do that and Star Trek.
That's a good, that's a good combination. Okay, so I think that it was a very lovely rapid fire round. Thanks. So
Thank
how
you.
you see your streaming career going in the next 10 years? Where you see
Oh,
yourself as a streamer?
I would like to be able to broaden my brand in general, not just streaming, into influencing and building a community of gamers that is more about positivity and a community that helps build each other. And especially during the times that we've been having, I feel like because I'm actually on Discord trying to do that right now, is to build a community where we're here for each other. And yes, I always love my supporters, which are my fans, but I want us all to be able to support each other. And if like you need somebody or you're having a rough time, that you have someone to talk to, or you have a group that you can go to as an escape, that's kind of where I would like mine to go.
Particular advice you would like to give to young streamers or young gamers who want to game as well as stream? Any advice from your side?
The only advice I always give people is to be true to who you are and your personality. And I've learned this, I learned actually the hard way, is to play games that you want to play. Like you're gonna have people, especially when things are trending right now as well, uh, to for you to, oh, play this game or try this game. If you don't like that genre, don't play that game. Just be who you are.
So as a streamer, what should be the primary focus? Being a good gamer or being a good entertainer? What should be the
I,
most focused thing?
um, the only thing I can say is being consistent, and gaming when you're gaming is probably the most important. Just think of yourself as uh, a TV show, and they're there to see you at that time. So consistency is
Okay.
very important.
So when are you buying a PS5?
I don't know when it's available,
It's not available in
because
the
right
US now.
now, no, it's not. It's actually back ordered in the United States right now.
So you're going to buy it whenever it comes.
Yeah, like I'm in right now, like my PS4 is doing really great. My games that I have right now are
Mhm.
super fucking awesome. So I don't really need too much. And sometimes I know like Xbox really like has the Just Dance things that I really like already. So yeah. I'm not in a rush.
Okay. So currently, which all games are you playing?
Currently I'm playing The Last of Us. That's the game I'm currently playing.
I don't know if you've heard it or not. Sony PlayStation is actually planning to remake The Last of Us. So, what is the thought regarding that? Should they remake this game, or already this game is so beautiful that it should not be remade or remake?
Um, I think to remake it would be kind of cool to see how they can expand on the graphics, that because each year the graphics is getting better and better and better. So like it's, you know, should they really do remake Halloween? Oh, Halloween was such a classic, but the remake was so good, like, or depending on the director that you're the creator that you're doing, uh depends on that. But I think it just depends. I think if you can try to make it even better, why not?
Okay. Okay. So you know about India?
Do I know about India? I only know certain things about India.
Like any top two good things which you can say or you know about India?
I know that you guys have your culture is very different as well. But I know that you guys are supposed to have really good food. Unfortunately, that I can't eat really because it's, as if I'm correct, it's very spicy,
Yes.
and I cannot eat spicy food, but I wish I could.
No, actually, in India, we have so many diversity. In every state, the food is different. So it is not particularly
Yeah.
spicy. Every state has a different flavor.
Oh, but see, like that makes me happy because it means that when I go there, I'll be able to try different stuff. Because that's the only thing is in America, it's more your culture is more of spicier food, or your what you're known for anyway. So I was always like, oh, I can't try it because spice, unfortunately my stomach can't handle spice very well. So, but God, I don't know, there's a lot of things. I don't know, I don't want to offend anybody because I don't know what is the persona that Americans have planted for India and has told us this is what it is, to where what is real. So, because I try to keep open, I've never been there, so I can't really put of the knowledge I would know, because I feel like you can't really get to know a country until you're there.
Can I see your gaming setup anywhere if it is possible?
Okay, so this is my office.
Yes.
And this is all of it. So I have 4 screens. The one with LP, that's my PC.
Okay.
These 2 other ones are my Mac. This is where I do most of my editing. Then I have my big screen right here that has my PlayStation, my Xbox, and my Nintendo Switch that I have. I haven't streamed on that yet.
Okay.
And then I have my game
collection.
I have 2 webcams. I have my games and my controllers all kind of set and organized right there.
It looks like a perfect gamer zone. Awesome.
So, and it has my colors. My color is red and white and black. So it's all set up with that.
Cool. It looks very awesome.
Thank you.
It was amazing talking about so much gaming with you. And I feel that you have so much of gaming knowledge. Like initially I was feeling that whether you will know a lot about gamings or not, but still you are a true gamer.
Oh, thank you. I try.
Thank you. Thanks, Lauren. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.